Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Our today's video's topic is HTML tutorials for beginners. So, full form of HTML is Hypertext Markup Languages. Now let's see where it is used. So, as you can see my screen, HTML is used for making websites. Like I am going to my website only. This is my website, and if I view page source, you can see here it is written doc type HTML, and we can also search from Google. Where is HTML used? So called pages that HTML is used to create electronic documents called pages that are displayed on the World Wide Web. World Wide Web means www. It is World Wide Web is the full form of www, and each page contains is a series of connection of pages called hyperlinks. Every page you see on the internet is written on HTML using HTML code or another version. Latest version of HTML is HTML5, as you can see here. Latest version of HTML. So now let's see how to code in HTML. The HTML is based on tags. So everything is done in HTML with tags. So first I have written here the syntax of HTML. Let's see it. So you can see here first I have written doc type HTML. This doc type HTML is used to define that we are using HTML language to give the browser which HTML version we are using. If we are using this means we are using HTML5. Then we will write HTML, and most of the tags that are written have closing tags like this. Like this is the HTML closing tab, and this is the opening tag. So you can see every full coding of a website will be done in this between this HTML tag. We cannot write anything after this. That will not be accepted by the browser or give us error. Then we will write head tag. As you can see here, it is opened and closed here also. And we will write here that title, meta tags, and many more things like CSS. We can do CSS here, or JavaScript. No, sorry, not JavaScript, but we can make a JavaScript, and here we can attach with it attach it with our HTML document. And here is the body, and body is the main part which we will see as a user interface. So this was the syntax of HTML. So now let's see how to code in HTML. So now I am in my Visual Studio Code. If you don't have Visual Studio Code, just go here in desktop and write new, and then like a text document, we can say here anything, and you can also code here. Like I will type like this. Like I have written this, and I will go here at file and say save as, and I can write here .html, so it will be now then saved as HTML. As you can see here, it is here, and we will open it. Nothing will happen because we haven't tried anything. You can see this only, we can see here, but nothing happens. This was in, I can delete this because I will not use notepad because the process will be very long. And I have get here Visual Studio, and what will I do? First of all, go to here extensions and search live server. This I have already installed this, but you should also install this if you are using Visual Studio. This will help us much, very much. This will help us very much. So now I am created a I have created a folder HTML tutorial. So I will here type a new file and say qt.html and say enter. So this is opened, and we have many benefits of Visual Studio Code. Like if I type here this gives me this suggestion and says image evaluation, and then when I type enter, it has given me full boilerplate of HTML, which means I don't have to write so many things like doc type HTML, HTML language, head, body HTML that I have told in the syntax. So now what I will do, that I will type tut, like I have typed here tut in title. um Title basically does what? Let's see. I have started my live server, and it updates it. As you can see here, title has come tut. So title does this, and you can also see it has a closing tag also. Now I will type something. Firstly, without any code, I will type like Ansh is best. I have typed this, save this, and you can see here it has written Ansh is best, but this is not the good way. Now there are many tags in HTML. First we will see headings. We have to make headings. So let's see. As you can see here is come h1, h2, h3, h4, h5, h6. What is the difference between them? Let's see. So I will do this and say a and h2 a sorry h3 a and h4 a. I am typing the same thing so that you will understand the difference between them. And a and now next h6. There are only 6 types of headings. A. And let's save this and now see what is the difference between them. As you can see here, h1 is the biggest, then h2 and h3, h4, h5, and now you can see here h6 is the smallest. So this is the difference between them. And now what can I do that I think, and you also know that we have to type paras in HTML, like we have paragraphs in websites, different types of paragraphs. So let's see how to add a para. So what I will do here, I will take H1 heading and say let's type paras. So I'm saying that if you are using Notepad, you have to write everything here. But if you are using Visual Studio Code, you have it gives you suggestions, etc. Like paragraph is also a tag. I will here only type P. This gives me suggestions many more. But I am typing paragraph like this. I type P and then A, and you can see it has automatically opened and closed these tags. This is also good, but you will not see this feature in Notepad or most of the other IDs. But here you can see here this is the closing para tag. So let's see. I can I type yes, hello world, control plus S. You can see it has written hello world. Now this is how we write paras, and let's see other things also. Like first I save this, and yes, we can I can type here strong, STRONG. Yes, sorry. Here is the suggestion strong, and this is strong. And what strong does, let's say I type here Ansh is and best. I type here in strong, control S. You can see here this best becomes bold. This becomes bold when we type strong. And now we can type here this also best, and now I can type like yeah. Here it says image abbreviation, so let's enter this, and you can see it has written EM close tag and opening tag, and now I can write here also VEST. So control S, and now as you can see here this is called emphasis, and this makes our text italic. As you can see, this is italic. So these are paras, and now let's see other things. Now let's say let's make some tables. So what we will do here, write table. So this image abbreviation, and इसके बाद after this we can write th, sorry, th. So we can write here, and first we can see the syntax of table. Control S. Let's say hi here. It has made hi. Then th, message. Control S. Hi Ansh. But you are saying that we don't have to make this. So this, nothing happens with this. We can write yes, t body, and now t. First let's see its syntax so that it will be confirmed to you also. Table in HTML tables. Yes, you can see its code here, and yes, I was typing wrong, so sorry for that. First we have to write tr. Now what tr means? Tr means table row, because as you know, table has rows also, so I can write tr, and here I will write these control X, and this bunch like this, and now this is td. So td means table content. Now we can see control S, and now we can write t, first tr, now td. We can write here 20 td 30. Control S, and you can see here 20 30, it is written like a table. And now let's make a table of let's make a table. First type first name, last name, and we can say yes, we can say the image abbreviation, and first name, last name, and marks, let's say. And first name is like first Ansh, Sharma, So we can type T TD multiplication, and we say 100. Control S. Yes, we can see here first name, then last name, and then 100. Then we can say we can copy this code, Control plus C and Control plus V. Here name is V1 thing, 90, Control S, and then Control V. Then I can type ARA DHY Aradhya Sharma 80, and then I can save this, and you can see that it has become a table. And now what we can do, I think we need some border in our table, so let's type border equals to 1, then Control S, and you can see it, there are borders also now. So now it is looking fine, as you can see here. Now 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 here what we can do, let's make some forms. So I can delete this table now, and now type F O R M form action. We can type like I have here Ansh.png. If you don't, you can simply do this from desktop, like going to the folder and copying files to this. Now I am saying Ansh.png. It is not necessary, you can write this, but you can write this, so it when we submit this form, this gives us this image. So let's start making a form. First we will type input, and we can type like name, input input, like type I need like email, and we can write here input type equals to email. We don't require IDs now, so we can delete this. And name we also don't need now. We can say here input type email and save. Let's save this, and you can see here is a checkbox and as.com @gmail .com. You can see this cannot get HTML tutorial Ansh.png because it is not in the HTML tutorial, but we can see here it is doing. Now we can also Now I am making a input type equals to, I think input type equals to text, and I think we should do this upwards. Control plus V. Now control plus S, and now we can simply type here, enter your name, and enter your email, and now control plus S, and now you can see this is coming here only. So what can we do this, that we will type here /br, and now control S, and now we will see, as you can see here, it has gone downwards. So BR means break line. Okay, so this is the only closing and opening tab of itself, so we don't have to make its closing tab. So this, I can say, I should take it here, Ansh.png. Yes, move this. Now control S and do something like now it is not doing because this is not the email. So @gmail.com. So let's say what is happening. Nothing happens with this, but so this is email, and say input type equals to button. Okay, so in type we can say su submit is a button type. When we click this, it submits the form, but we don't have any backend to receive this form. So when we type submit here, this gives this image which we have coded, and we can save it from here, as you can see. And if we want that if it gives us image in the new tab, we can say target equals to blank, control S. Now we can see. Okay, yes, mistake is that control plus X, I think so, control plus V, and now control plus S, and now when we submit this, yes, it has opened in another tag, another page. So, and now input types submit, and there are so many input types like checkbox, etc. So you can play around them. And now let's say some images. Let's make some image. Let's show some images. So now we can simply write here img, and when we'll say enter, this will give us here, and like now scr. If we are making a site and we have the image in the same folder where the site is like ansh.png is here, so we can write here ansh.png. But if we don't have, we have to write its full destination and then slash and then its name. And ALT means when the user's network connection is low and image not loads. So what text should be written? So I can say ERROR in loading image. So let's save this, and you can see here this image has come, but this is too large. So what can I do here? I can write height equals to 300 px. Px means pixels. Now you can see its size is lowered. And now what we can do, this is image how, yes, now we can say, now we can say, now I am doing links. So for links, what can I do? Now I will type a like here link, and you can see this is the syntax of link. We will type a and then we will type href means URL. Like I can type here http double dot slash slash Ansh Sharma web dot blogspot.com, and my site is https, and now we can say my website website, and now we can say control S, and this, when we click this, it loads it here only my website. But I want that this website's which should open in next page. What can I can do that thing also. I can type target equals to blank, control S, and now when I type this, you can see it is opened in new tab. So that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching, and next video will come soon. Thank you.